All right, y'all. Let's get this ish together, shall we? Okay. I just want to make sure y'all can hear me. Y'all, I ain't done this in so long. Where is my... Please be able to do this so... All right. At any rate, I know y'all can hear me. All right, y'all. Let's get this popping, shall we? Shall we? All right. So I'll go through my usual spiel. My name is Gigi. I am the Gemini goddess. And once again, I look completely different from the last video I made. And I know that I have been a little scarce on posting my videos, but that's why, because my life. What?
Did you just come over here?
You have like the most incredible timing. I literally just started recording. Sorry. All right, so for those of you who don't know how the all signs goes, we start with Aries and we work our way all the way through the wheelhouse until we get to Pisces. For the general reads, hold on, y'all, because my son is not gonna let me live. Hold on. All right. Sorry. I had to get in my mama modes. All right. So, anywho, so with what was I saying? Oh, my name is Gigi, the Gemini goddess. This is an all signs tarot reading. It is a general messages reading, which means that it can have anything to do with love, money, career, family. Could just be general messages for the universe that you may need to know. We start, like I said, we start with Aries. We go all the way down through the whole wheelhouse till we get to Pisces. I do thoroughly welcome comments when I do my lives. However, you do have to be a subscriber to comment on any of my videos, my live videos. Also, please make sure you do like and subscribe so that way you can get notified when I do upload videos. If you would like to donate to my channel, or if you would like to send a love offering, because I don't really have a schedule for personal readings right now. I just have too much of an ish going on. I just realized you can see. I ain't even gonna worry about that. We're just not gonna worry about that. Y'all do have an inside track to my this is my bedroom, so it is what it is. Oh, but yeah, if you guys want to donate to the channel, or if you want to if you want to just send a love offering or anything like that, you can do that through Cash App. All that stuff is in the description box below. My social media platforms are listed in my channel description. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, if you want to follow any of my stand-up stuff, anything like that, you can find all that information in my bio. You can also find me on Facebook. You can look up Shalimar Entertainment. This is my goddess. All that. My picture is right on the front of the page, so you don't have to worry about whether or not I'm the right person or I'm the person you seek. And yeah, that's all my BS. I hope everyone who is celebrating is having a happy Easter Sunday. It is. Here we go with this mess. It is Easter Sunday in the Western Sphere. It's also the beginning of our spring season where I'm at. So if I sound a little cloggy, it's because my allergies are right now. But I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. And I hope y'all are ready to get back to this bag tomorrow. Because I know I am sort of. I just know my kids have spent all my money. So whether I'm ready or not, I gotta go. Whether I'm ready or not, I got to go. It's just that simple. Sorry, my little swoop is being different today. All right, y'all. So let's get this started, shall we? Timestamps will be pinned in the comments after we finish. I'm gonna try to keep this on track and keep all of the readings, all of the sections, to about the same general time frame. Y'all just don't know. Aries, I'm starting with you. I'm a bit of a channeler in addition to an interpretive reader. So if I say something before we get started, just I'll try to get back around to it throughout the reading. But Aries, I'm hearing hits and misses. I don't know what that's about. Oh, and happy birthday, by the way, to my Aries. It is indeed Aries season. You know? My Aries are doing the damn thing, may I say, please. My best friend, one of my best friends, well, actually two of my best friends are Aries. And I have three friends who had birthdays all in this week. So yeah, I've just been turning up with y'all. All right, so first up, Aries, you got the King of Cups. Um, so you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, specifically a Pisces. This could, well, I won't say you could be dealing with. This could have something to do with a Pisces, preferably possibly someone who's older than you, Aries. But your overall message is in regards to keeping your emotions in check. Um so in terms of what I heard earlier about hits and misses, this may just be about you being able to maintain some emotional maturity as you experience these hits and misses. You've got the Six of Cups in reverse. There's something new about so there's something that you may encounter, Aries, this week that may seem familiar. You may think you have this all figured out. Um, you may think you know how to handle it, but this is a whole new ball game. This is a whole new situation. These are all new people, scenarios. So just keep your head about you. That's really what I'm hearing. Just keep your ish together. Hold your ish together. Yeah, and be mindful, Aries, about overworking yourself or burning yourself out or becoming restless and finding yourself doing things just for the sake of having something to do, because this is not this is not a week for you to be in your ego. This is not a week for you to have the big head about yourself. This is the week for you to, as Kendrick Lamar would say, sit down and be humble. Not that it's necessarily bad, but I think, before you get all wrapped up in your emotional turmoil and tornado, you just need to kind of see this through and really get a clear understanding of what it is, yeah, that you're embarking on. So this is what it is, Aries. There's something, you've got a lot of water going on here. Let me just say that for you to be a fire sign. There's something, it could be a relationship, because we have the Two of Cups, we have the King of Cups, and we have the Six of Cups. It could be a relationship, but it's definitely there's something coming down the pike this week that involves you coming together with someone else, or like-minded people. And this is something that I think you have searched for a very long time. This is something that you have kind of instinctively been building up to, getting to this point, working towards how you see yourself, how others see you. Like, this is something that you have wanted for a very long time, and it's here. But be careful, because this is not, it's like, if you want something different, then you do different, right? If you want a different outcome, then you make different moves, you behave differently, right? And so this the universe is saying, don't mistake this new thing that you're coming in contact with. Don't mistake these new people. Don't mistake this new connection with something that you've done before, because it may look like that. It might even feel like that, but it's not. All right. So there you are, Aries. Let's see. All right, Taurus. see what we got here, shall we? Taurus. All right, Taurus. So you've got the King of Cups, and you've got the Seven of Cups. Then you've got the Five of Swords in the reverse, and you've got the Hierophant in the upright. So I low-key kind of feel like this has something to do with you could be going to school, you could be on a spiritual journey, or you could be making a form of higher commitment. I'll be honest with you, the Hierophant down here, that's major arcana for Taurus. So this is definitely you. Like, this is center based for you, Taurus. Like this is definitely regarding you. Um I feel like too this could have something to do with a higher commitment. Um I don't know why I'm hearing some of you, like some of you may be converting to a different religion for a partner, or for whatever reason, that's your business. But some of you may be converting to a different religion. Some of you may be studying to elevate in whatever religious organization that you're currently in. There's a lot of imagining, there's a lot of fantasizing, kind of interwoven in between the options and opportunities. So it's like, um, okay, so imagine that you get to go to the school of your choice, right? So like all your life you've been trying to get to this one particular school, or you've been trying to put yourself in this one particular position, right? And you get there, and of course it's a dream come true. Is everything you're finally here. It's the culmination of everything that you've worked for. But something about your work ethic and your vision, it's something is not, they're not on the same train. So I'm gonna see if I can explain this a little bit better. All right, so I'll just stick with the higher ambitions religious type thing, right? So let's say that you are converting to another religion, or you are studying to become part of a particular religious denomination, and you're already down to learn, to experience. You're already down to do all of that, Taurus, and you know that this is this is a good calling on your life. You know that there are some things that there are some opportunities You can picture your life changing for the better with whatever this is. But at the same time, there may be people or things going on around you that may be trying to oversell you on these things. So it's kind of like, listen, I've already agreed to the deal. Don't over your shot, and don't, make me want to back out because you're trying to make it sound too good. So that's the only thing I would say with this Five of Swords in the reverse. Also, you may be a little guarded when you go into the situation. You may feel like um, you're not 100% sure if you could trust the people that you are meeting in these environments. You may feel like you can't trust the information that you're getting when it comes to your visions, your ambitions, because this is your life. When you put the Seven of Cups with the Two of Cups, you've got the Nine of Cups, which is about wish fulfillment. So whatever this is, it is right in line and it's right in tune with what you've been working for, what you've been investing for, what you've been wanting. The only thing is the universe is warning you against being too guarded with this Five of Swords in the reverse. It's warning you against being too guarded to the point where people can't help you get to where you want to go. So, that's one thing. The other thing too is um just be careful that you are seeing these options for options and not fantasies. Like they're opportunities. Take them with a grain of salt. Stay logical. Keep it in perspective, because some of these things, some of the things that you're about to encounter, Taurus, they may be a lot of smoke and mirrors, whereas some of them may be viable opportunities. So you just need to keep your head about you, and keep your eyes open so that you know how to identify which one is which, and just take it all with a grain of salt. People are going to come to you. People are going to try to give you advice. Take it with a grain of salt. Don't just push everybody away. Don't shut everybody out, because everybody has something that they can teach you. So just keep that in mind. All right. All right. Moving on. Gemini. What can you tell me about Gemini? What can you tell me about Gemini? Don't forget, if you come in, to make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, please. What do we have for Gemini? Might be an Aries around you that can't be trusted. Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands. What do we have for Gemini? Damn, and there we go again. Seven of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. All right, Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. And then the Eight of Cups in the upright. So Gemini, now what's really interesting to me is that you have the Seven of Swords in the upright and you have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And so the difference between the two of those is the Ace of Swords. So, let's see how I could put this without being a total dick. There's somebody or there's something around you. It's deceptive, it's manipulating. There could be some lies being told, some games being played. You feel like you feel like you're trapped in this, but you're not. This ain't even really this has nothing to do with you, babe. Okay. Whatever deceptive practices, whatever lying, whatever cheating, whatever manipulating, whatever secrets are being held, you don't really have a stake in that at all. It's like what this makes me think of is, let's say for instance, and I'm not saying this is what it is, but let's say for instance, right, um your former job or your former partner or something that you were formerly invested in. Now there's some stuff going on with it. Maybe the company is folding, they're involved in scandal, or maybe your ex-lover has been caught up in some type of drama in their own life or whatever, and there's a part of you that still feels connected to this situation, so you feel like it affects you too, but it doesn't. The truth of the matter is it has nothing to do with you. It's not your business. It's not your monkey. It's not your circus. So don't. That's what that is. At its core, it could just be a distractive. It could just be a distraction. But the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. So there is some type of inactivity. There's some type of immaturity, procrastination, or unrealistic ambition to this situation. When the truth is, you should let this go. You should just walk away. Whatever emotional changes you've gone through, whatever it is, whatever damage this situation was going to do, it's already done it. So let it go. Move on. Um, Obviously, that's not an easy thing for you to do, but the universe is saying you are not bound by this anymore. Whatever this is, you're not bound by it. You're not obligated to it. Whatever's going on with it is not in your wheelhouse anymore. You don't have to participate. You don't have to explain. You don't have to respond. You don't have to do anything with this situation because it's got nothing to do with you. But for some reason, you still feel like it does. For some reason, you still feel like this is your life. It's making me think of, just on some random ish, it's making me think of like when you're married to somebody or you've been with somebody for a long time and then y'all break up, right? And then let's say y'all been broke up for like a year and you haven't heard from this person, you haven't talked to this person, nothing. And then all of a sudden, one of your friends hits you up and is like, girl, did you see where your ex just got charged with da 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 da, and he is in jail and he is about to go to court and blah, 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 blah. and you just instinctively kind of fall back into this, oh my God, what is he going to do? Oh my God, I'm so worried about him. Oh my God, I need to find out. I need to call his mama and see how she doing. I need to, I wonder what his kids is doing. I wonder if his cousin and them is okay. Oh, did they get caught up in this? Yada, 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 yada. None of that has to do with you, Bill. None of it. And if you pick up the phone and you call his mama, if you call his cousin and them and find out what the charges are and what the story was and all the stuff like that, that is doing nothing but slowing you down. That is doing nothing but distracting you from what you need to do. It is a fruitless endeavor. Whatever that person has going on, let them handle it, let them deal with it, and you mind your business. I almost said something crazy. That's why I had to catch. But yeah, you mind your business, basically. Okay, James? Because this is not your situation. This is not your concern anymore. Whew. I ain't gonna hold you. That was fit for me too. That was fit for me too. All right, all right, all right. Moving on to Cancer. Dang, Cancer, for real? Six of Wands. That's how you coming out the gate? King of Pentacles and the High Priest just wanted to show his gate. Some of you may be working on something. Some of you may be in the public eye, but this really doesn't. That's for a very small bunch of you. So, hold on, let me time this out real quick. So Cancer, you're coming out the gate with the Six of Wands, the Lovers in the reverse, and the Queen of Swords in the upright. So, there may have been some arguments, especially with the Lovers in reverse and the Queen of Swords, because honey, there may have been a disagreement. You could be dealing with a Gemini, or a Libra, but it seems like there may have been a disagreement between you and your partner in regards to maybe what direction you guys see something going. That was a channel message that really wasn't in the cards. I get the feeling, Cancer, that wherever you are right now in this moment with this victory, it's taken a long time for you to get there. So, whether it be, I just found my debit card, y'all. Oh, don't act like I'm the only one. Anyway, this is like you saying, I'm not gonna do X, Y, and Z and standing your ground. And maybe there was a little resistance, or maybe, there was a little pushback on that. But ultimately, you win. I mean, you got the Six of Wands, leading up to the Strength card. You standing your ground, Cancer, you holding your integrity, you speaking your truth, and you giving intelligent, precise points on why your position is valid is what got you this victory. Somebody may have wanted you to go in a certain direction, but you saw for yourself that it was better for you to take whatever path you stood on, or whatever position you took. And so because of that, you are now coming out victorious. So stand on that business, Cancer. I am not mad at that at all. I do think this has to do with the relationship, though. I'll just be honest, because you got the lovers here with the Queen of Swords, and for some reason, I get the impression that this is a masculine that I'm speaking with Cancer, or that I'm tapping into. But yeah, like another message that I'm getting here, because this one was really cut and dry, but another message that I'm getting here too is that you are, and this is for a small hand, like a small bunch of you. Very specific message. Some of you may be dealing, Cancer, with a Gemini who's in the public eye or who is well known. And you really, really like this person, you vibe with this person, you would like to choose this person, but I don't think this person is in a space where they're interested in being chosen. That's a little side message for just a handful of y'all. So it's like, this person is enjoying their singlehood. This person is enjoying they're enjoying just kind of like being unbothered. They're enjoying being unbothered, Cancer. All that doesn't mean you bother them. Maybe just the thought of a relationship just makes them kind of freak out a little bit. But whatever it is, they're enjoying their singlehood. So they're not really interested in you making a choice with them or you like choosing them. And that's why you can't. I mean, you can't choose from an option that's not there, right? It's just like, it's like if I say I got $1 and I got $5 and you hit me with, well, I need 20. That's not the choice. Those are not amongst the options that you had. Okay? Okay. Just want to be clear on that. All right. So next up we have Leo. Y'all, please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. Even if this is the only video you ever watch, at least thumbs up the video, please. It costs absolutely nothing. And I will love you forever if you help me get my numbers up. Thank you very much. All right, Leo. So let's see what we got for the Leos. Last shuffle. Oh. $37. Okay, this one is very specific, Leo. This initial message that I'm getting probably won't resonate with a lot of you. So there's one particular message that I'm getting here. I have the Hangman, the Star, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and then the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So the first message that I'm getting, and it's very specific. So you could be dealing with a water sign, specifically a Pisces or a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Taurus. But Leo, you are at a place where you have accepted that whatever it is, that's what it is. Okay. There was a point where you may have thought that you could make this what you wanted if you could just figure out how. You know, you could make this person you could make this person believe in integrity if you could just figure out how to tap into them to get them to relate. You could teach this person proper table etiquette. I don't fucking know. If you could just first figure out it's like whatever it was, you thought if you just dot 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 fill in the blank, right? Then you could get this to what you wanted it to be. So let's say if we're talking about a job, if I just stay in there 3 months, they'll give me the position that I want. Or if if I hang in there a year, then I'll be able to transfer and I'll be able to get the position that I really want. Or if we're talking about a relationship, then it's like, if I just show this person that I am the person that they can dot 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 depend on, rely on, whatever, then they'll be that for me. And now you're at a point where you're just like, F it. You have accepted that what it is what it is, and what it ain't, it'll never be. It's disappointing, obviously, but I also feel like your acceptance of this, your realization that you can't make this into something that it's not, is actually healing for you. It's quite cathartic for you because for some reason, Leo, I'm getting the image of you just being like, well, can't say I didn't try. At least I know it was me. That's all I need to know. At least you can't say it wasn't me because I tried. But this, whatever. Go on, be happy with yourself. That's kind of the attitude that you have right now. The problem with that is that, and I don't even say it's a problem. But the thing about that is that you're going to start giving this person, or you're going to start giving the situation the same thing that you feel like you've gotten from it. So if you're talking about a job, or you're even talking about a relationship for that matter, it, the situation was unstable. The situation was, it was not giving you progressive energy. It didn't feel like it was going anywhere to begin with, and that's kind of part of why you're like, okay, well, F it, I'm done. I did everything I could do. But what you're going to realize, Leo, is that as soon as you take your hands off this ball is probably going to stop moving altogether, which is really going to show you what little effort was being put in on the other end. And maybe that's where you're like, that's why I'm not bothered. That's why I can just move on, because I knew that I was not getting the same amount of energy that I was putting in. I knew that we weren't matching frequencies. So maybe that's the part where you're just kind of like, I did my part. They ain't want me. They didn't want me here. They didn't want to, act like I was important, whatever. I don't really know why that is coming to mind, but at the end of the day, you're just like, whatever. Okay. All right, so next up, oh Lord, here go these Virgos. I'm playing. I love my Virgos. I love y'all. I really do. I wish you nothing but love, light, prosperity, and positivity. I swear. But I just have to talk a little junk about my house sisters and my house brothers. As Gemini, Virgos and Geminis are both ruled by Mercury. So we have a very unique understanding about each other, for the most part. But I'd be lying if I didn't say I wasn't in a few Virgo support groups. Don't feel bad. I'm in a few Sagittarius support groups too. I'm sure I've put a few people in some support groups. Okay. Happens to the best of us, right? All right, Virgo. You gonna talk to me? Y'all not talking to me today? You just got a whole bunch of gobbledygook, but you're not gonna talk to me. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm hearing? Please make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. At least like it. At least like the video, please. Thank you. All right, Virgo. Let's shuffle. And we start with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. Well, this is not a bad start. Feel like your week is going to open up very organically. It's going to start. Maybe you've had a really good weekend. I don't know. But there's something, I mean, like your week starts pretty optimistic. Your energy is good with the Nine of Swords in the reverse. You're rested. Your inner peace is balanced. You've kind of learned how to manage your anxieties and your fears and keep them in perspective. There's something that you're connected to, however, with the Devil card. There's something that you're connected to, something that you're attached to. Can't quite seem to let go of it. And it's got something to do with competition. I'm getting the energy of it's like you don't necessarily care about this thing, but you kind of keep your third eye on it. You can't quite let it completely go because you're not 100% sure that your assessment of it is valid. So this is kind of like, all right, this is kind of like, let's say, I don't know why this scenario is popping in my head, but let's say you have a car, right? And this car has been giving you problems. You know, you don't necessarily you don't have time for it. You don't have time for the car. You don't have time for the trouble, the hassle, the maintenance, all the stuff like that. You just rather just go trade it in and go buy you another one, right? And so you ultimately come to a decision to do that. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna just trade my car and I'm gonna go buy another one. And it's kind of similar to the Gemini's reading in terms of like whatever this is, it's not something that's directly in your line of sight. It's not something that's directly in your path. It really does not have to affect you. But it's like even though you traded the car in, you got your newer model, you're on the road, you're pushing on, you're moving on down the road. You every now and then you kind of go back onto the website of the lot that you traded your car into to just check and see if that other car had been sold yet. Or some craziness like that. Or you're like you drive by the car lot one day and you notice that your car is not there. So you decide to call the car dealership and be like, yeah, so did you sell that whatever? Do you know what I mean? Hold on, y'all. Hey. So what is absolutely funny is that I am literally in the middle of doing one of my tarot videos and I'm on Virgo. Did you hear me? I said I'm in the middle of doing one of my tarot videos and I'm on Virgo. What are you doing? Oh, you went fishing? Okay. Well, can I call you back when I wrap this up? All right. Okay. So anywho, yeah, so it's like one of those situations, Virgo. It's like this is oh yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's like this really has nothing to do with you anymore. But you're still curious and you're still keeping an eye on it. And what the universe is saying is that that's not healthy. You need to cut those cords and let it go. Or flip side, because it could always be reversed, this could be somebody else who is, doing this to you. They're keeping an eye on you, Virgo, even though they cut you loose. And they're like, I don't know why I feel like that. Like this has something to do with somebody and not something. But this is definitely a case of I've washed my hands, I'm done with this, but I'm still looking back. I'm still keeping an eye on it type situation. So I don't know. I don't know. Y'all do with that what you want, but the universe is saying that you need to make it a clean cut. So if it's done, it's done. If it's not, whatever. But this is toxic. This limbo that you're in right now, or this limbo that somebody is in right now, they may feel like if this is another person doing this to you, Virgo, they may feel like they have to compete with you or with someone else. They may feel like there's something there. I just have this thing, like it's like there's something there. And they just want to know if they want to know if they're right, or you want to know if you're right. And that's one of the reasons why you're not taking your eyes off of this, or they're not taking their eyes off of you. But that's the part that's not healthy. Like right or wrong, let it go. You know what I mean? If your instincts are telling you that something wasn't right for you, then it's not right for you. It doesn't really make a lot of sense to be like, oh yeah, I'm not fooling with that. That's like, oh, drugs are bad, okay? But I'm gonna just snort a little. Like, no. If you if you know this is not good for you, let it go. Let it be. Don't sit around waiting for confirmations, because no. All right, I'm sorry. All right, so let's get to Libra. All right, Libra. I love my Libras. I have a lot of friends who are Libras, and I love them. I do. Every time I meet a new Libra, I'd be like, God just knew I needed more balance in my life. That's why he brought you. Like, yeah, Lee, how off kilter am I? I'm just surrounded by Libras. All right. Oh. All right, Libra. Oh no. Just keep that in mind. The moon and the Knight of Swords, because I was not. I wasn't paying attention. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe to my video. Thank you. In my channel. Thank you very much. I will pick a time. I will try to figure out which one of these videos I can do where I can do like single questions. I just have the craziest schedule. Okay, Hermit in reverse on the bottom. Oh shit. All right. All right, Libra. So you have the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands in the reverse, the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So So one of the things about me as a reader, whenever so we're on Libra. So the first card that I get is an air card. It's an air sign. Five of Swords. So anytime that happens for me, anytime I open a spread and the card that starts the spread is part of the element that I'm on, that kind of gives me an indication that this is more about you, the like the person that's watching this video, and not some outside force. So with that being said, Libra, there may be some deceiving of oneself that is taking place. Some gaslighting, some very ego driven thought processes and behaviors. I'll just put it like that. And it's interesting to have the five of swords and the Five of Wands in the reverse sitting next to each other, because it's kind of like, whatever you're hiding, whatever you're going against, it's against your very nature. I'll put it like that. So let's say, for instance, maybe you're a person that normally speaks their mind. You're a person that normally, you call BS when you see it, right? But there's something about whatever the energy, the vibe, the environment, the situation, whatever it is, whatever the scenario is, it's something about this that in this particular point, at this particular juncture, you're choosing to bite your tongue. You're choosing to ignore it. You're choosing to take a passive route when in actuality you are a more, I won't say confrontational person, but you're not a runner. You're not one of those people that's like, oh, I'm just gonna bury my head in the sand and I'm gonna just act like I don't see it type. Like, that's not who you are. But for some reason, you are holding back your communication, you're holding back your frustrations, you're holding back a lot of what is bothering you about this. But I think you may not be getting the results that you're wanting because you're giving off the wrong impression. So you're over here thinking that you're being passive, or you're thinking that you're being agreeable, or you're thinking that you're being I just heard what they want you to be. But in actuality, you're coming off as boring. You're coming off as complacent, and you're coming off as maybe like whoever you're in this situation with, when they first encountered you, they saw the real you. They saw that fiery side of you. They saw that take no shit side of you. And what you're giving them, that's what they were attracted to. That's what made them want to communicate with you. That's what made them want to fight to get to know you. But as you switch it up on them, what's happening is you're coming off to be a person that is completely opposite from the person that they were initially drawn to. So that's what's creating this place of stagnancy that you may find yourself in. So the universe is saying, the universe is telling you, stop playing with yourself. Be who you are, so that this person can see the person that they were initially attracted to. I'm sorry, y'all. I got this piece of skin. I was cutting limes earlier this weekend for a batch of Jello shooters. And anybody who be in the kitchen knows that when you cutting stuff, sometimes you might cut yourself. You know, there's not always blood involved, but there be some shaving on the skin of the dermis every now and then. You know. You know. All right, so now we are moving on to Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Y'all gonna talk to me today, or I'm gonna have to pull it out you like I always do. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Tell me about Scorpio, please. Oh my God. I literally be sitting here shuffling my cards all day long. Well, not all day because I be having stuff to do, but I can sit here and I can shuffle my cards for like 20, 30 minutes straight. Not one flips, not one goes anywhere, not one jumps, not nothing. And then as soon as I start to do a video or I start to do a read for someone, then all of a sudden they just want to jump all over the place. All right, Scorpio. Got the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Damn. The Five of Swords in the reverse. The Eight of Wands in the upright. All right, so Scorpio, you could be in a place of feeling like you're I don't want to say nagging someone, but you could be in this place of feeling like you are beating a dead horse, or like you've been repeating yourself over and over and over again to the point where you're starting to feel like a situation is not only counterproductive, it's starting to take away from you. You know, like maybe there was a point in time where you felt like well, the situation may suck, but at least it's not having that big of an impact on me. And now you're at a point where you're coming to realize like, oh, this is changing me too. Um be careful. You have the Ace of Wands here in the reverse. Be careful that this situation is not making it's not starting to trigger off some depression in you. Um Also be mindful that you're not just doing stuff to occupy your mind. The Ace of Wands in the reverse can also speak of a lack of direction, distractions, delays, fear of the unknown, or even sudden change for that matter, anything like that. So there could be a situation here where you are trying to, I keep hearing resolve something. Um, you're trying to stay in a place of fairness, while also maintaining your boundaries. You're trying to, you're trying to, you are trying to distract yourself so you can stay in this place. So it's like, you don't really feel like you should have to be approachable or fair, or like it should be on your plate to bring balance or to make amends for this situation. However, you're trying to keep the energy um so that your will of this too shall pass actually happens. So that's kind of like, that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like, right now this is a rough spot. Right now this is, it's stressful. It doesn't seem like it's moving forward. It doesn't seem to be doing anything, or um progressing in any kind of way, or headed towards a, a, a fruition. But you're trying to kind of keep those thoughts at bay so that the communication can eventually sort itself out. So it's like, maybe you're dealing with somebody who's not really talking about the issues right now, or maybe, something is going on and you're not speaking on it yourself right now. But whatever it is, like, you're just trying to essentially keep the peace, so that, hoping that things will kind of level out on their own. And the universe is saying that's fine, but also, um don't put yourself with the Eight of Wands in the upright. It's like the universe is saying it's fine for you to have that perspective, and it's fine for you to, kind of want this to blow over on its own. But don't don't delude yourself in that thought so much to the point where you're blinded when something shifts. Okay, so you want to see the change when it's coming, regardless of what that change may be. The universe is saying keep your eyes open so that you can see that change. You can actually, it doesn't catch you off guard. Also, I do have a secondary message for you guys, Scorpio. Um, some of you may be finding yourselves traveling in the near future. This is not a this is not a planned trip. This might be something that just kind of came out of the blue. Um, but it's something that for those of you who may be in partnership with someone, or maybe part of a family dynamic, maybe there is something that you guys have talked about with your partner, whether it be traveling to a specific destination, um, accomplishing a particular goal, whatever that may be. It may have had some delays over the last couple of months, but and this may have left you feeling like it wouldn't happen at all, but Spirit is saying it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen fast. Like whatever the obstacles were, those are going to get moved out of the way eventually. And when they are moved out of the way, the progress that you're looking for is going to happen very quickly. So, let's say, for instance, you and your partner have been planning a trip to Barbados or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But um something, life just keeps lifing. You had a baby last year, or uh your partner changed jobs, so you had to wait on them to get the PTO up, whatever, right? But whatever it is, once that obstacle is out of the way, it's like boom, we taking off. We go. Oh, I got the PTO now. The kid is a year old. We can set up au pair service and we can take that trip now. So now it's like, okay, let's plan the trip. What dates are we going? What flight are we catching? So now starts moving really, really fast. So that's just like a little side message for some of y'all. All right. Now, oh, Sag in the building. Sag in the building. Saggy. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to my channel, please, and thank you. All right, Sag. Let's see here. All right, Sag, you got a lot of fire energy in the world in the reverse underneath. All right, Sag, so 112 into 113. All right, so actually, 112:30. All right, so you got the Strength in reverse, the Page of Wands in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Hierophant in reverse. Damn, Sag, what is going on? All right, so this is a lot of, and once again, Sagittarius, and I got a lot of fire energy on this board in the reverse. So this is telling me this is a lot of self-sabotaging. This is with the strength in reverse, with the Page of Wands in the reverse. You're talking about an energy here of being weak, insecure, but really because you lack a sense of discipline. Because you don't have the sense of discipline, because you're not disciplining yourself when it comes to whatever is in front of you, you don't, that's what's creating these feelings of doubt and insecurity in you. You may find yourself physically feeling some sort of type of way, Like you may not necessarily feel like yourself. You may be feeling a little sluggish. Um, for some of you, for just a handful of you, I'm not a doctor, so please do not take this as medical advice, but you may want to maybe seek some assistance, some therapy, talk to somebody, a professional or something. You may be in the midst of a depression season, and that could be another reason for your physical sluggishness, your physical volatility. You could also be experiencing some very emotional, you could be experiencing some mood swings, a little bit of emotional erraticies, because you're this is a feeling of just kind of being all over the place and not really knowing why, and just kind of letting yourself just be in that state. And when a Sagittarius is in that state, I can tell you that is a very destructive energy that can be destructive for the person themselves, that could be destructive for the environment they're in. It is definitely in all accounts counterproductive, which doesn't really surprise me to see this Ace of Pentacles in the reverse when your Strength and your Page of Wands is in the reverse. You don't know what you want, Sagittarius. You don't have a a set trajectory on where you want to go, how you want to get there, the work you want to put in, none of that. You know what I mean? You're just kind of doing shit. You're just kind of like, whatever the day brings me, and it doesn't require a whole lot of effort from me. I can just be there and be in the midst of it, then I'm cool with that. But that is not, we all need a root. We all need a foundation. We all need something that keeps us grounded. Without that, you are in this Emperor in the reversed energy. You're in this energy of being destructive, being chaotic, because you do lack the discipline. Like all of this, ultimately, the Strength in the reverse, the Page of Wands in the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. It's the reason why you're in this Emperor in reverse energy. You lack the self discipline. You lack the self confidence. You lack the direction. You talk a lot. You don't really give anything time to come to fruition. You don't give yourself patience. Like you I see this all the time. I'm just trying to figure out how to say it without being a whole jerk about it. But it's like, we don't realize how one behavior or one bad act kind of cascades into another. Okay. So you don't have any money. You don't have, you don't feel like you have any prospects. You don't feel like your life is headed in any type of particular direction, right? Well, the reason why you feel like that is because you don't have discipline. You don't have a goal to focus on. So it's like the lack of direction is a direct result of the lack of discipline. The lack of discipline is a direct result of cutting ties with your grounded nature, whatever that may have been. And so, now you're in this very low frequency space, or you're in a low frequency version of yourself, Sagittarius. You are the one that brings chaos when normally you would bring creativity and passion. You are the one that is trying to overly possess and overly control every situation because you don't feel that you have control over your personal autonomy. You are being extremely rigid with the people around you because you don't want to release control, because you don't have anything else to hold on to. And so this is how the outside is receiving your low frequency. But on the inside, all you know is you don't feel stable and you don't feel strong. So this is what you have to watch out for this week, Sag, and this is what you need to focus on putting into the right perspective. That was crazy. They were all in reverse. What the hell are y'all doing? All right. Next up, we have Capricorn. All right, Cappies. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to light my cigarette up again. Oh my god. Please make sure you like and subscribe to my video. Thank you so much. Like and subscribe to my channel. Like my video. Subscribe to my channel. However, whatever the heck they be saying. Y'all know what I mean. If y'all hear some noise, it's a spring night. The kids have been on spring break and they really trying to get that last little hoop and holler out before they all gotta come not in my house, before they all gotta go inside and get ready to go to school in the morning. So just want you to know that. All right, Cappies. See what we got. Star in reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You've got the Star in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Sun in reverse. Okay, so I swear, these kids better not make me come out there. All right, so Caps, you've got the Star in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, and the Sun in the reverse. All four of them are major arcana. I'm getting ready to light my cigarette on this. So what happened, Cappy? Did you marry the wrong person or something? What the hell? This is giving me energy of somebody who got themselves in a situation and now they don't know how to get out. They just feel stuck. Okay, so small message. This is not going to apply for all of you. This is not, and this is more of a channel message than it is from the cards. Somebody may be, somebody might be on their way into a situation that is out no longer in their control. I'm getting like court or jail or something like that, but somebody is stuck somewhere and it's like they were doing something that they thought was creative and fun and cathartic and all this stuff like that. And it actually turned out to be the worst thing that ever happened to them. And now they're stuck. It's like the worst decision they could have ever made, and now they're stuck. There's a lot of cleanup that's going to have to be done. There's a lot of change that's going to have to be made in order for this to turn around. and this may leave you feeling a little overwhelmed. I'm also getting another message. And I don't know why I'm getting this message, because there's not one card down here that speaks to finances. But this could also be somebody embarking. This has something to do with something that someone contractually obligated themselves to, whether it be a relationship, a contract, something that this person thought was going to be the best thing that ever happened to them turns out to be the worst decision that they've made in a very long time. And now they feel like they are in over their head. They may feel like they're stuck in this situation for the foreseeable future. But here's the thing, though. The Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, even though they're in the reverse, they are here, which means that there is an opportunity to move forward. There is an opportunity to move away from this, but whatever is, there's something currently blocking that. And maybe you can't see it, Capricorn. Like, maybe you can't see your way out of it just yet, because there's too much stuff in between you and the light of day. But there's still an opportunity for divine timing to intercede in this. And there's still an opportunity for you to be successful. Something about the sun is in the reverse, but what caught my attention was on this card, it says spread your wings and fly. There's something about taking a risk. I'm hearing you've taken all the risks thus far. Take this one last one. But there's something about you finally breaking away and doing something that maybe, I'm hearing something you never thought you would do. That is your way out of this. That is how you turn this around, by doing whatever it is that you didn't think you would ever do. So back to my original message. If this is about somebody who's facing like a legal issue, or maybe it's a marriage or a relationship or something, and you said you'd never get divorced, or you say you'd never leave this person, that one thing that you said that you would never do, that is the thing that you have to do in order to get your out. However that resonates, that's what you're going to have to do. All right. Boop, boop. Aquarius. 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 Guys, even if you come on here and you watch for a second or two, just please make sure you hit the thumbs up on here. So that way, you know, it does boost my stuff in the algorithm. It's been a minute since I've been on here, so I need to, it's basically like I'm starting all over again. I ain't even gonna hold you. But make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you like the video, if you like my readings. Other than that, just thumbs up the video. It's all free. If you do want to show your girl some love, you can cash out me. My cash app is down in the description box. Oh, if you do cash app me, just make sure that you put in the description for the cash app love donation, so that way I know what you're cash apping me for, and I know to give you a personal shout out on my next video. You know. All right. Tell me about Aquarius. All right. All right. All right. So Aquarius, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Empress in the upright, the Page of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Wands in the upright. So right now, Aquarius, you may feel like you're in the cycle of bad luck. You may feel like, everything is kind of falling apart. But I want you to know. Hey, boo.
Sister.
Yes, sister. How are you?
Good. I've been with the parents for the past couple of hours, riding around, literally.
Really?
Yep. He showed us some houses and showed us his friend, is it William's house?
Uh-huh.
Big old house.
What is he thinking about buying another one?
I don't know.
Honey, whoever knows until he's done.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be free for a second? I'm doing one of my videos and I'm almost done, maybe about 30 minutes.
Okay. Yep.
You gonna be free?
Yep.
All right, I'll call you as soon as I'm finished.
All right.
I love you.
Let me see.
All right. I'm telling you, if I ever want to talk to people, all I gotta do is just start doing some shit. And then here they come. But anyway, all right. So back to what I was saying, Aquarius. Yeah. So right now you may be feeling like, everything that you touch kind of turns to dirt, but universe is saying that you're in Empress mode, whether you feel that way or not. You are in Empress mode. You are abundant. You are resourceful. You are the very essence of femininity, cultivation, nurturing, love. So you have everything that you need to actually create, I heard, the future that you want. So this may be in reference to your personal goals and ambitions. Side note, for those of you who may find yourself in a bit of a tenuous situation, please be careful because and I'm going to choose my words here very very carefully because I feel like this message is very specific. So the person that's meant to hear it, if they hear it, they will know what I'm talking about. If you are currently in a situation where um maybe there aren't a lot of people that know the very depths of darkness of the situation, be careful because there's a real possibility that how people find out about this situation and how deep it really goes is because someone may end up pregnant. And this pregnancy is not going to be it's gonna be it's gonna be tea. Let me just put it like that. It's gonna be tea. I'm gonna just leave that at that. Okay, if that message resonates with you, then you can message me directly and we'll talk about it a little bit further, but I'll just leave that there. I'm not going to go too deep into that. For the rest of y'all, because you feel like things are not going the way you want them to go, because you're in this space of feeling like everything that you do just kind of turns to dust, or it doesn't turn out the way you want it to, you may find yourself doing more careless things than you would normally do. You may find yourself making decisions that you would normally maybe give more thought to. You're just kind of like doing them more so on impulse than anything else. Spirit is saying be careful with that, because that could actually create more challenges for you. With the Seven of Wands, that could actually create more challenges and more struggle for you than to stay the course that you know. So, let's say, for instance, just to use a simple scenario, let's say we're talking about an academic program. Let's say, you're studying your butt off, you're up all night trying to get all of your assignments done, yada yada yada, but your grades are not reflecting the effort that you're really putting in. So you decide that you're going to, start buying papers online or something like that. You're thinking that this is just going to be an easy way for you to cover your bases, get your grades up, you know, and keep your stuff flowing until you can get a handle on things. But what this is actually going to do is going to create more problems for you in the long run than if you would have just stayed with your original endeavors of putting in the work and doing it the right way. So, I'm not saying that's what I'm seeing here. I'm just using that as a simple scenario to kind of get you to understand what I am seeing here is, that lack of faith in your divine journey can lead you to do things that you would normally do, which will end up actually creating the chaos and the disruption that you think you're already in. You feel me? It's like, oh, if you think you lonely now, wait until tonight. For those of y'all that don't know what that song is, go look it up. It's Casey and JoJo. That's all I'm gonna say. Casey and JoJo. All right. All right. All right. So last but not least ever, we'll get to the very last one, and then I don't want to do my pen wants to die. Don't forget to like the video, hit the thumbs up, please. I'm on Pisces now, and subscribe to my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I really would. Thank you so much. All right, Pisces, you are up. Let's see where we are. And y'all see me like doing this right here. I don't have some weird issue. My nerves. Whenever my nerves get like a little crazy, I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but sometimes, like, as y'all can see, I have quite a few tattoos. But yeah, so like I have one on either side of my neck, and I have like a big ass back tattoo. But whenever my nerves get like the best of me, you'll see like I start doing this, or I'll start like rubbing at my tattoos, because for some reason, like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like they get to itching. My tattoos get to itching for some reason. I don't know what that's about. And no, I did not get my tattoos done by no dirty needle or no crazy shit like that. My ex-husband he owns a tattoo shop, and I have like all these tattoos because of him. Free will and free ink. That's basically what it is. Free will and free ink. All right. Okay, Pisces. All right, Pisces. So we have the Four of Cups in the reverse, the Six of Swords in the reverse, the Magician in the upright, and the Knight of Swords in the reverse. So let me just tell you this, Pisces. You might be dealing with a Gemini. Well, you might be dealing with any air sign because I got 3 out of 4 of them here. Is it 3? Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Okay, so yeah, I literally have all 3 of them here. I've got an Aquarius. Actually, I have 2 Aquarius and I have a Gemini. So you guys could be dealing with an air sign when it comes to this particular message. Or you just might be in your air energy. But you're in a situation where you might be kind of bored, a little apathetic, kind of, yeah, about the situation. You might kind of have this attitude of, well, this is my life and this is what it is, so here I am. But there's something else that you're trying to manifest. There's something that you are you're trying to bring to fruition, and the universe is saying yes. Anything you can imagine, you can make real. So the universe is in agreement with you. Whatever this is that you're trying to manifest because you're bored or because you feel stuck or you feel like there's something not completed. Let's say you want to go, I'll just use my analogy that I used with Aquarius a second ago. So this could be, if let's say you want to go back to school, right? Maybe you're like, honestly, maybe when you started, you got bored really quickly. But whatever it is, like, you still have a bit of a ways to go to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. But you want to go back to it. You want to go back and give it another shot. And the universe is saying that you should. With the Magician in the upright, the universe is saying that you should. It is, however, warning that whatever issues you had initially, be mindful of those because they're still partially there now. So if whatever this was, you quit it because you were bored or because you got distracted or something happened, the universe is saying you can go back and you can pick that back up and you can start where you left off, but just be mindful that you still may get bored. There will still be distractions there. There will still be things that are designed to keep you from your success and to disorganize you, to get you off your square and off kilter. And the universe is saying do not fall into those same traps again. But yes, whatever it is that you want, you can have it. Whatever it is that you want to go back and get, whatever it is that you want to go back and restart, it's in your favor and it can certainly be done. But just be mindful that the same problems, the same hurdles that you faced before may rear their ugly head again. And if that's the case, be more on guard by it. Be on guard with it. Don't because the Magician is Gemini energy. It can also represent Virgo and Aries. The Virgo aspect of the Magician has to do with focus. It has to do with being able to hone in on that thing that you are trying to manifest long enough to take it from the mental space into the tangible 3D. The Aries part of that is about taking ownership, taking accountability, and then executing the strategy and putting a plan into action. So this is how you manifest. How you manifest first and foremost is through the mind. So that's the Gemini aspect of it, the airspace, the mental. It's through the mind. But you have to stay grounded and you have to stay focused long enough for that vision from the mental space, from the 5D to translute into the 3D space to where you can touch it, you can hold it, you can feel it, you can use it, it's now a resource. And how you do that is by applying not only the focus, but the work that is also required with that. So, Pisces, this is where you are. The universe is saying you have the strategy. Focus, stay focused, and apply yourself so that you can get what it is that you want and you can be successful in this manifestation. And don't let the pitfalls that possibly slowed you down before, don't let them come back and be successful this time. I like that. And that was a good wrap, I think that was a good closing message for all of us. If there's something out here in this life that you want, don't let the pitfalls of life distract you. Don't let the hurdles and the things that are meant to distract you, don't let them do that. Either you're going to win or life's going to win. There is no drawing even in this game. So that is your reading. That is your general reading for the week of April 1st through the 7th. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm going to go do some playback and some timestamps now. Peace, love, and light to everybody. I'm wishing you a happy Easter for those that celebrate. For everyone else, I wish you a somber, solid Sunday. And I'll see you on the other side of the sun. Bye.